Okay, hello, boys and girls. This is Tim Ferriss. I want to show you how to look up Chinese characters, how to write Chinese characters in case, for instance, you had a Chinese character on a piece of artwork or on a phone or maybe on a character you own right here. You could actually figure out what these things say. So, one option is to get it somewhere on your desktop and then to use the Google app on your phone to do image search or translate. You can also use Google Translate, so both of these will work. And you just put the camera right on top of the image and it will tell you what it is. Another option is to use a Chinese character dictionary or Chinese character lookup. And this is one of the better options that I've found, which is mdbg.net/Chinese/dictionary, blah, 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 blah. Very memorable. There's another one which you guys could check out, which is qhanzi.com, but I find the one that I'm on currently a little more helpful. And in this case, I'm going to click on the brush stroke here, and I'm taken to a field where I can input the character. Chinese characters, you're generally going to write from top left to bottom right. And they're made up of these Lego pieces called radicals. So if you really wanted to do extra credit, and it's fun, so I would encourage everybody to look into it, learn the fundamental radicals. Radicals like radical, dude, radicals. Those are the modular pieces that are used to build pretty much all of these characters. So here we go. I'll show you how one is written, again, from top left to bottom right, generally speaking. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Every character has a predetermined stroke order. So it's not willy-nilly, you can do whatever you want. There's an exact stroke order for every single one of these characters. And that's why you can look them up. Also, because we could say, hey, this is a 9-stroke character. And in other types of dictionaries, you would say, this has a water radical. That's what this piece right here is, the 1, 2, 3 is a water radical. So you could be like, yeah, it's a water radical. It's a total of 9 strokes. And then you would find a selection of characters. So this one right here is hua, to live, exist, survive, lively. And you can look up more combinations for words and so on for this particular character. And if we wanted to start over, we could look at a few other examples, like this one here. 1, 2, 3. A little sloppy, but it'll get done. And then we've got, whew. All right. So this top one here is a roof. It's called a kamuri in Japanese. And then underneath, there's a woman under a roof, a woman in a home. This is Chinese 101, what they will use to convince you that all Chinese characters make sense when they're composed. And it means peaceful, tranquil, quiet, residence, dwelling home. That's actually a different character. But an, this one here, an, that's di yi sheng, that's first tone, means peace. And there are many other words that this can be a part of. You could have anchuan, right? You could have gong an. You could have many, many, many different characters that have some element of peace or tranquility as a semantic element. All right, so that's another example of character you can look up. I'm going to throw one in here that's a bit of a curveball. It's probably not one you're going to see very often, but it's kind of fun. So this character means person or human. And then the right side is going to look like this. I'm using a trackpad, so it's a little sloppy. All right, so this one here, shi, okay, it's retroflex. Shi, di se sheng, is to serve, attend upon, or to wait for. All right, so this character in Japanese is samurai, which is also saburai from saburao. You guys can look it up, but it is one who waits, one who attends on or attends upon someone else. That is a samurai. All right. And I'll give you just a few more examples so that you get an idea of, again, top left to bottom right. And I'll point out one other element, which is drawing squares. Those are actually 3 strokes and not 4, even though as an English speaker, if you were to draw a square, you'd probably do it with 4 strokes. Not so in Chinese. So let's do one that's a little more complicated. And this will be a traditional character just to show you that box that I was talking about. So we got, all right, so that is 3 characters. for that box. 1, 2, 3. And then let's do this with, okay. Ugh, painful to write with a trackpad, but there you have it. All right, so Cheng is sincere, honest, true. And that is one of the characters in my name in Chinese. My name in Chinese is Fei Yu Cheng. The Fei for the Chinese speakers out there is 学费的费 or 小费的费, which is kind of like a expense, cost, but it's or 免费的费, but it is an alliteration to Ferriss. So Fei Yu Cheng. So there you have this character, and I'll show you the yu because it's a very 很少见的字. It's this one. Hold on. Oh, come on. They don't even have it. Well, that's the character, but it's very uncommon.